This is Villa Pamphilj in Rome. It's the park I usually jog at when I'm in Rome. Of course, I'm going to be doing a little bit less today because I had a cold. Still do a bit, so it'll be an easy jog. Villa Pamphilj is the second or third biggest park in Rome. And I'll show you some of the sights along the way. Oh, a turtle. Huge carp. Just a brief pause. What you see? This is Villa Pamphilj, one of the villas of one of Rome's ancient noble families. The family still owns the villa, but leased it, I think, for perpetuity to the Italian state. It's an official guest house. To make this bumpy video more interesting, going out of the way, makes for some fun. The Carabinieri police. Over here behind this wall is the ancient Via Aurelia. So, you can't see it. I think I had my finger covering the lens while filming the Carabinieri. It might look like a censored piece. Not quite sure yet. Haven't looked at the video yet. The building back there is the Casa del Teatro, or dei Teatri. It's the library for theater, everything that has to do with film and theater. So it's an interesting place on the inside. Sometimes they have exhibits. Probably 100 years back, this was the main entrance to the villa. Of course, it's a public park now. I'm not going to leave the park, just going to continue in it. geckos. Unfortunately, some of the palms that didn't make it, apparently it's a problem in the entire Mediterranean region. Of course, this run is a bit longer than you're seeing on the video. I just paused it every once in a while to make it not too long for all of you. So now I'm kind of going back in the direction I came from, but not going home yet. Quick pause to show you the villa again. That's Villa Pamphilj. Again, that's the name of this park. It's pretty much on the southwest side of the city. Short walking distance from my parents' house. At many spots, there are these exercise poles. Most of these exercise poles that you see around the park are like single things. So it's not a whole fitness center area. It's just an area for one particular exercise. More exercise poles. So I'm still walking through the park. I don't know how long I ran because I don't have my watch on and I don't want to turn off the video, just put it on pause so it stays one major video. Since I had been sick for 4 or 5 days just prior, I know I should keep it easy. I'm imagining right now about 8 or 9 kilometers is what I ran. But I'll still show you some sights and sounds of the park, Villa Pamphilj in Rome. I just asked, I ran then for 45 minutes. Okay, so 45 minutes, that's about 8 kilometers, right? Well, we'll figure it out sometime. Fortunately, from a practical sense, unfortunately from an aesthetic sense, Villa Pamphilj has been divided into two. You can maybe hear the cars going below. In the 1960s, as a part of the marathon track of the 1960 Olympic Games, it was called. Olympica, but that's kind of their route. I mean, each route has many different individual names, but the Via Olympica, if anybody says that in Rome, this is a part of that route. And it's unfortunately cutting this park into two. Of course, you can get to the other side from the park, but not directly. By the way, sometimes I'm not quite sure if I'm actually recording. It's kind of hard to record and walk, having jogged or whatever at the same time. Straight in the middle of the screen, you'll see the tall bell tower. That bell tower is just about where my parents live. It seems farther than it actually is. Perhaps because we're up on top of a big hill. That part's on top of a big hill, and there's a kind of a hilly valley below.